Welcome to episode 178 of the Attitude Era series. Last episode was Raw, where WCW tied with us in the overall show rating, but their main event beat ours, so they got the point. The last 12 shows for us, though, have been 89 rating or better. I hope we continue that tonight. We have a huge main event with Batista versus Undertaker. Also, Stone Cold and Triple H do not appear in the show. We have a music video segment for them. Hope that once again adds to the 12 segment rating, or the 12 segments of 99 or better, with only one of those being 99, other 11 being 100. So let's start it off with big. So last episode of Raw, Abyss and Undertaker beat the shit out of Road Dogg Batista, sent a message to Kane and X-Pac, who once again don't appear in the show. And Batista goes up to Vince. He gets in his door, slams in, says, "I want to match with Undertaker tonight." Vince gives him the match, and that's our main event. Following that, we see Al Snow backstage, and he goes up to Mick Foley, and he says, "Mick, I'm sorry for being a dick to you the past couple months. I was just trying to make a name for myself off of yours. It's wrong. I'm sorry." Mankind being the man, and he accepts, and Jack Doan is there just for storyline reasons. Following that, we have Edge and Christian versus Acolytes. This is the little mini blow-off to the little mini feud between Edge and Christian, the Brood, and the Acolytes and Ministry. I think we're going to have the Brood and Gangrel just do an organic split now, because I have an idea of Gangrel and a feud for him. And plus, there's no real end here. I'm not going to turn Edge and Christian babyface. I'm not going to turn Gangrel babyface. It's just going to be an organic split ending of the Brood. Solid match. Great performances all around. Pretty even, around 80. Following that, we have a thing where Rock, once again, he saved Mankind. He's like, "You know what, Mick, I was just returning the favor last on Monday for you the week before. We're not partners. We're not friends. Just like that." And then Chris Candido comes out and he starts talking trash on him, saying how they both are a bunch of bitches and stuff like that. Another 100 rating, solid. Chris Candido and Mick Foley and The Rock, Kurt Hennig. This feud performing well. Chris Candido in general has been performing well. The Rock is The Rock. Mankind is Mankind. Following that, the last video package hyping Chris Jericho. I'm excited for his debut at SummerSlam. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do it, but I have an idea. It's not going to be... The crappy thing is, his debut is so good that maybe I should just hold it off after SummerSlam and then have it, have him debut like how he did in real life, interrupting The Rock's promo. Or maybe I just have him interrupt someone's promo at SummerSlam, which is I'm leaning towards now. But I think having him just debut at SummerSlam, maybe the night after. Actually, I didn't even think of doing the night after. Well, we'll see SummerSlam. Here we have Bubba Ray Dudley versus Road Dogg, and Road Dogg picks up the win here against Bubba Ray. Rabid Dog versus Team 3D will be a tables match at SummerSlam to give us a different kind of match. Following that, we get a hell of a six-man tag with the Un-Americans versus Eddie, Val, and Rikishi. Everyone put in a solid performance, with Owen really standing out. Crowd got buzzing, and the Un-Americans pick up the win here. We got the leaders, just about the Un-Americans, like the top dogs. And, Lance Storm pinned Rikishi by pinfall. And then after the match, they just beat down, the good guys to get heat going into the pay-per-view. Following that, we go to Al Storm backstage. He goes to Shane McMahon. He says, "Shane, I want to match with The Rock because The Rock's a dick to my friend. I want to match with The Rock because The Rock is a dick with my friend Mankind." Shane laughs him off and blows off Al Snow. And Al Snow just gets even more a little crazy. This is just we're gonna play up the feud of Al Snow being jealous of The Rock. This would be something to do for SmackDown and stuff like that. Here we get Scotty 2 Hotty and Billy Kidman versus the Marvelous Ones. Just a pretty much a glorified squash match with the Marvelous Ones picking up the win. And after that, the Hardys get in their face, raise the titles like we did, I think, last month. This feud hasn't been that great. The Hardys have not been fun tag team to book because they can't really talk. And they're not that great in the ring yet. So, having their title reign's a little disappointing, but it made them in a way, so that's fine with me. Following that, we get Mark Henry versus D'Lo Brown. Excuse me, I was loud. With Taz on commentary, D'Lo Brown picks up the win here with the lowdown, or a frog splash, whatever. And, we get Mark Henry just taking the loss here. And then after the match, Taz puts D'Lo in a Taz mission. Following that, we get a video package hyping the feud of Triple H and Stone Cold. This is 5-6 minutes long. WWE used to do these a lot. I think this feud is captivating enough where we have 6 minutes of footage. Definitely, considering how it starts, we can, do 2 minutes like Triple H and his rise since WrestleMania, Stone Cold and his long title reign so far, and then 2 minutes of these two confronting back each other. I think that'd be good 6 minutes, and I think it'd be captivating. Just saw something like that with Brock and Randy Orton before SummerSlam, where they had just a little sit down, and then video promo, video promo, video promo. I think that would work. And then Undertaker versus Dave Batista ends with Undertaker defeating Dave Batista with the tombstone to end the show. This is a feud that is famous. Should have made it, not should have, but it was one of the co-main events of WrestleMania 23. I think it was a really great match. Shawn Michaels carried John Cena to even almost better match, if not better. So I don't know. What do you think was better, Undertaker versus Batista or Cena versus Shawn Michaels? Kind of want to go back and watch the Shawn Michaels versus Cena hour-long match, though. All right, another one carrying to, 13 shows now, and then 13 segments. So, last 13 shows we had an 89 better rating. Last 13 segments of the Stone Cold Triple H feud have a 99 rating or better. I think there's correlation there. And next episode is going to be 179, which is SummerSlam. So for SummerSlam, I'm going to have a write-out of all the feuds and what to expect. And, we're going to see if Chris Jericho is going to debut that night. I'm thinking the following night. That just popped in my head. It makes more sense for what I wanted to do. But it's not, I don't know if it's big. It's big impact still, because more people ideally would see it afterwards, after the pay-per-view, than see the pay-per-view itself. But I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. So we'll figure it out there. It's just Chris Jericho's debut was so great for what it was, and you can't really beat it. All right, I just want to see if WCW made a bid for Chris Candido. We're waiting. Son of a bitch. This is not good. I might let him go. But he's doing so good. $154. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna pause and think about. The thing is, I want to re-sign him, but I've just been spending so much money re-signing guys. And I think we have more contracts coming up. We're making a lot of money, though, but I don't want to sign Chris Candido to a really long contract. That's what I'm worried about. I'm leaning towards letting him leave, but I've been having so much fun with him, booking him. There's 280,000. Whenever it rocks up, that's gonna be 100,000. Owen, he's probably good for the rest of the time. Mick Foley, I think he's towards the end of his contract. Kane, oof. I think Chris Candido is worth the 80,000, Triple H, Undertaker, Stone Cold, Rock, Mankind, even Owen. I don't know. I think it's interesting that maybe we could have WCW spend more money on him. Maybe we could do that. I feel 60, that's a lot of money even, would be the boiling point. I'm not going to offer him any more in 3 years. Because I don't have any long-term plans with him. I didn't really think he'd get over as much as he did. I really thought, it would have failed. But his, ratings are going up. His, chemistry with Kurt Hennig is interesting. I'm not about giving him the the more 3-year deal. Alright, we'll do that. But yeah, let's look at his so into 27. You know, I mean, we went from 60, 62. Like, this stuff is all, it doesn't really matter that much. This is what matters a lot. I mean, we're seeing improvements here. Like, even the psychology is going up now. But really, the big jump is the mic skills. He went up 10 on the microphone and charisma and acting since we gave him a chance from April to August to July. So in the course of 6 months, he went up 10 points. I mean, you can't really. It's like shitty just let it go. Yeah, but I made my offer. I'm gonna stick to it. I don't know. We'll see. They updated their bid. He's not considering mine anymore. So 4 years, 59 mil. We'll just match the 4 years and see. Okay. We'll match the 4 years. We'll see if they update it again. I don't know. Okay, they updated it once again, but he's considering both offers. The money is matched. Same amount of money. They just offer more of a signing bonus. That's fine. I just feel like. Should we? I mean, I want to keep him. Deciding. Boop. We're gonna stick to our offer of $60,400. We'll make it even 500 because I'm psycho. 4 years. We'll put a $25,000 signing bonus, which the signing bonus doesn't matter in this game at all, like at all. Non-compete included. Travel is covered. We'll get $25,500. It's covered. Sweeten deal. I'm willing to offer you nothing extra. No hiring veto or any of that crap. I don't understand this. This doesn't really seem to matter at all. I mean, all shows intention used. I don't think this matters really that much. Yeah, no pros or cons. Okay, that'd be whatever's needed. He could be a future main event, backbone roster, blue chip. He's a blue chip prospect. Yeah, I'm interested to see. Shit. I think I accidentally offered him 65. Alright, well, I mean, we'll see if he takes that. I mean, an extra 5,000 doesn't really kill me. I just hate that, like, I destroy them in the re-signing process, and they never, win. We'll give him the full pay raise. And we'll see if they, once again, change it. I'm sorry for the long episode, but I think you guys want to see this. Actually, we're doing just about normal time. So, yeah. Let's see. Okay. WCW made a contract offer to Rey Mysterio. I'm not going to bring him in quite yet. Why not? We'll just offer him it and see what happens, Love me Rey Mysterio. But yeah, I'm not ready for him to be brought in yet. And then if nothing happens here, we'll just let it off. Alrighty, so you know what? I guess we're keeping Chris Candido. That's fine with me. We got him for 4 years. He's been honestly doing fantastic. I'm so happy. Like, I love booking him right now, and he has the same amount of momentum. Only Triple H has more momentum, and that makes sense. I mean, just look at this year. He's been on fire, and we put him in opportunities to succeed. He did good. The only match he didn't do great is in Ken Shamrock match, but he was facing a heel, and it was a 79 still. Is what it is. Rey Mysterio, they offered him 20,000 over 4 years, like 20,000 a month over 4 years. I'm not ready to use Rey in a role other than being Rey, like mid card. 20,000's like upper mid card for me. Like that's what I'd pay like Owen Hart, but he makes more than that. Owen Hart, William Regal, that tier. And I don't think we're ready for Rey. I ideally want to bring Rey in when we start a cruiserweight division, but we have Billy Kidman, so we could start a cruiserweight division with Chavo, Eddie. Wow, it does sound pretty cool. I don't know. I don't, because Rey's not a guy that you're gonna have bring in when I do the invasion. So I don't know if we're gonna bring in Rey or not, because I have plans to bring in Benoit Malenko, even though I hate watching Benoit stuff for what he did, but I don't know, it's wrestling. It is what it is. It's a game. Alright, so I thank you guys for watching. I'll see you at SummerSlam. Sorry for a little bit longer episode, but I think you guys will like to see my thought process and stuff, and I really did pretty much think it out. If it was more than 65,000, I would have let Chris Candido go. I'm happy keeping him. Rey, I might want to bring in because I think Rey versus I have Rey, Eddie, Chavo, Billy Kidman, Jericho. I'm about to sign I'm gonna sign Malenko, Benoit, whenever they're up, and I think the mod is realistic where they're up in 2,000. That's like 8 cruiserweights off the top of my head that are great. I don't know. I might have to do it, and just like delays debut or something. We'll see. So talk to you guys next episode. Thank you for watching. SummerSlam. Get it started. Bye.